What's up, everyone? So I just got a package, it's got my name on it. You can tell that it's from Nisi, so let's see what's inside. So they sent me their Allure Streak filter. They also sent me their new black mist filter. This is the 1/8, so this will be pretty interesting to compare against the 1/8 Tiff Black Pro Mist filter that I'm using right now. And they also sent me one of their new variable ND filters. Lastly, they also sent me this really cool caddy for all the filters. Obviously, Nisi sent me this stuff in to review, but as with all my reviews, I'm just gonna be giving you my honest opinions about these products. They're not paying me, they're not seeing this video before I release it, and these are all gonna be my honest opinions. So first, I say let's test out the Allure Streak filter. And I believe this is going to give light streaks in your footage. It should give you some pretty crazy flares, so I'm excited to test this out. So as you can see, we are using the Allure Streak filter right now. And in the highlights of this shot, any light that's hitting the lens is going to be flared out, kind of like an anamorphic lens. What's cool about this streak filter is that you can actually turn the filter after it's screwed onto the lens. So streaks can be either horizontal or vertical, depending on what you want. This isn't something that I would use very often, but if I was going for a stylized look, maybe for like a music video or something like that, I could see myself using this. One thing to note about this Nisi variable ND filter is that it is a 1 to 5 stop. So for me in Oregon's super cloudy weather, this is probably more than enough what I'll need, but it's not going to be quite bright enough to bring your exposure down if you're in really, really sunny situations. So as you can see, if it was any brighter, this Nisi variable ND filter wouldn't really be able to bring the level down enough to get a proper exposure. This is like high noon with basically no clouds. One thing about this variable ND is that it's got this chrome finish to it, which I think is kind of interesting. I'm kind of boring. I like all of my video gear to just be either jet black or matte black. I mean, I can get down with this. It doesn't look that bad. So one of the things about this Nisi filter is that it claims to be a true color filter. And what I take that to mean is that it's not going to cause a very significant color cast to your image. So yeah, I've done some tests with this filter already on and off. And honestly, this causes so little of a color cast that you can basically call it a true to color variable ND filter. So now let's take a look at this Nisi Black Pro Mist filter. So something that these mist filters do is they give a little bit more of a filmic quality to your shot. A lot of filmmakers use these in front of their lenses just to kind of soften their images so that it doesn't look so digital and sharp and kind of stale. Now, as I said, I use the Tiff Black Pro Mist filter, which is basically the industry standard, but this Nisi Black Mist filter acts almost in the same way. The only thing that I've found is that the blooming or the halation in the highlights is a lot more pronounced than you would find on the equivalent Tiff Black Pro Mist. So this is the part of the video where I try to wrap everything up in a nice bow and shamelessly urge you to go out and buy these filters, right? Well, not exactly. I think that Nisi is creating some really high quality products that I actually really like. What's really cool is that for a lot of them, they're offering them at a pretty reasonable price. The Allure filter definitely isn't for everyone, but I could definitely see it being used in a music video or narrative situation. I love the True Color Variable ND filter. Again, it creates barely any color cast and doesn't degrade the image that much at all. The mist filter is awesome, but I think that if you're expecting the exact same performance from the Nisi Black Mist filter at a 1/8 that you would from a Tiffin, you're probably going to be disappointed. Overall, I think that these Nisi filters are a great option for filmmakers who are looking for a very specific tool for a specific function. So if you'd like to check them out, I'll have them linked in the description. Big thanks to Nisi for sending these filters out to me. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to check out some more of my videos, you can click on either side of my face, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you all next time. Later.